2 weeks. I didn't make any video 2 weeks because the war started with Iran and stuff. We're gonna talk about the war. We have a spaceship of King Anu, a lot of pictures since the 15th of February. So let's begin with the pictures. I'm gonna talk a little bit, then I'm gonna show you something very, very interesting. So let's begin with the spaceship of King Anu pictures. So yeah, you see here, this is 19. So they started the war, and people were speculating whether it was when it was should when it would start, because everybody knew about it. It was not a shock, but to reveal such information, I mean, we got some video on YouTube. Maybe I'm gonna show it to you. Um, when I find it, but we start what it was showing. I will start showing you the pictures from the 15th of the February. Spaceship of King Anu, of course. I wrapped up the screen. So yeah, war happened and it's happening as we speak. And we don't like this at all. Of course, we want peace in the world, of course, but we explained why it had to happen. President Trump he could not back down. Very sensitive situation. A lot of people dying, and as we speak. So 15th of February, here's Spaceship of King Anu. You see it here. Here it goes. So I'm gonna look where it was some kind of YouTube channel that predicted the date, the day actually when it will happen. So Spaceship of King Anu here up. So these three sightings on that day, 15th of February. And here I don't know where it is, but this is, let's start here. This is Spaceship of King Anu. You see it here. See how it's doing. See how it's looking like. And so yeah, I'm gonna talk, and I'm searching for one video on YouTube that predicted. I actually posted that on my Facebook, uh, and they have a lot of prediction also about USA, the West Coast, and stuff like that. They use the video Pet Goat, iPad Goat. So iPad Goat 2, I believe, to know the date of the war. So I'm gonna show it, show the video. So I believe the video. I posted that on my Facebook. So you are watching Spaceship of King Anu, of course. So yeah, here's the video. Here's the video, people. If you want to check on this channel, it is Hug Jorgen, and it was posted 3 weeks ago, February 28, 26, Iran World War III. You see here, people? So they knew about it, people. They knew about it. And here, you see here, it was posted February 11. I was talking about February 8. Started February 8, actually, the war. And this channel is rather strange. Information top secret and predict. Um, you see here, they got it right. No one could predict this stuff, you see. 28th February, 2 weeks ago. You see. Otherwise, they were, they would have removed their channel. 2 weeks ago, 28th February, 2026, 28th February, East Coast destruction, 2026, West Coast destruction. You see here, 28th February, 3 weeks ago. You see, people. So 28, yeah, I believe they talked about 28 February 3 weeks ago. Here, this is the video, 28 February. Maybe we're gonna check a little bit. Babylon's end. Maybe not this one. Maybe the other one. More precise. 3 weeks ago. Here you have it, people. February 28th, Iran, World War III. So they used the video, this famous video, iPad God. iPad God, it was very old video. I don't really know when they made this video, like 2012. And here, interesting thing, in the beginning of the video, of course, no audio here. It's not allowed. You see here, you can read here, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune aligning. That's why on February 28th, all these stars will be aligning. And this with Uranus. And this guy here, see here, this guy here is trying to explain that video. This guy is supposed to be Zeus. This guy, this monster, is supposed to be Zeus. Then the once proud Zeus will finally fall. We know that Zeus is Jupiter. Jupiter is Yahweh. Yahweh is Yahweh, the God of Israel and USA. So this guy is trying to say that Yahweh will fail, will fall. This is meaning Israel and USA will lose the war. So they knew USA will go to the war on that day, 3 weeks before it happened, and they knew that they will lose the war. So let's go back here. Up. So yeah, so I have other source, other leak, and I know where this guy he got the leak. I know where this guy he got his information. Actually, I could have made a video like that because I had information, but I really didn't want to like. I was not sure. You got some information. It was some kind leaked emails on a conspiracy site. A guy who watching Spaceship of King Anu, a guy who mentioned something about Al-Mahdi. Al-Mahdi is supposed to come like Elias, supposed to come to the Jews, and then the Mashiach, Jesus Christ. And in Islam, in the end times, they're gonna get they are waiting on Al-Mahdi and Isa. Isa is Jesus Christ. They call Jesus Christ in Islam Isa. So Isa is coming and Al-Mahdi. So Al-Mahdi is a mysterious person who has not like they don't know if he's around or not, but he will appear in the end times. So this guy in on the conspiracy side, he wrote emails to the royal sheikh in United Arab Emirates. We remember I made a video when the so-called Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Sheikh, the president of United Arab Emirates, was there were rumors he was sick and stuff like that. Some people they said he died. It was all about the Epstein files. They don't want his name to be mentioned, the Epstein file, but it was mentioned with pictures and stuff. I don't know if it was AI. Anyways, all this stuff with uh, the president of United Arab Emirates that he died or not. And then I made a research about Nostradamus, the one who predicted a lot of stuff. He lived in 1500. So Nostradamus, he talked about the solar eclipse in 1999 and the Antichrist who will die in 2026 after 27 years from 1999. And this will happen with the solar eclipse that happened this year. So the rumors about the Sheikh president uh, Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan was made me research. So and the rumors that he died maybe came a day before the solar eclipse or after. I don't really remember. It was last month, of course. So this guy on this conspiracy side mentioned something about Al-Mahdi, and he didn't give his name, original name, but he said he was a reincarnation of one of these princes and kings in United Arab Emirates, and this is the royal family Al Maktoum. Of course, this you will find if they didn't take out the thread, you will find the thread. I will show you the name of the thread. You can Google it on the Good Like Productions conspiracy site. It is available for everybody. Anyone can read about it. So a guy who has some kind of connection to Al-Mahdi, he mentioned Al-Mahdi, predicted the day of the war on Iran, and he talked about blood magic, and he said he was a reincarnation of Al Maktoum family, someone of these kings and the princes. He was a reincarnation, and he was like he was not one of the royal family. He was saying, "I am the reincarnation of this guy." And I'm telling you, like he's sending a message to one of these kings before he died. One of the king Al Maktoum, or he died. So he sent message to him. I said to him, "I am you. I am your incarnation. I am telling you, like you need to do this and that, because otherwise a disaster will come on United Arab Emirates and the House of Saud in Saudi Arabia." Of course, this stuff is very sensitive, and we don't really know really this guy if it is just like trying to make a joke or he's a real guy. But the information he had and that he predicted the date of the attack on Iran 21 years ago in 2005 made me suspicious, and I thought must show you what he wrote about this war ongoing between Iran and America and Israel and the Gulf states, the Persian Gulf, Arab countries. When they crash with the money and stuff, all this stuff I'm going to show you. So let's continue. We have 15 February here. Spaceship of God Anu Most High. You see here this picture. I'm not taking any print screen pictures because it will cut on me the stream. You see. So I'm not gonna show you all the pictures. I have a lot of pictures, but uh, I'm gonna show you some of pictures. See here, 16. You see, 16 of February. Made it big for you here. It goes up, up, it goes up. We maybe not will be able to read all this guy, some connection to Al-Mahdi. He predicted this war and he said they're gonna use some blood magic to make USA fail in this war and they're gonna lose the war. And he predicted all this stuff. And regardless what President Trump is saying, it's not going very good for America and Israel. It's being bombed every day. We're gonna read about Wikipedia, the casualties. We have American soldiers died, very bad, very sad. It's not good at all. We have Israeli soldiers killed. We have Israeli civilians killed. We have a lot of Iranians killed. It was a massacre in the first day of bombing. Iran's Iran's Iranian school was bombed. Um Children, like it was for girls, like 150 Iranian girls were killed by a Tomahawk cruise missile. They are saying Iranians say claiming that it was USA. The USA they say no, it was Iran. So it's rather embarrassing to do this stuff, regardless who did it. Not good at all to kill all these children, girls, small girls, and we have also three Americans F-15 down in Kuwait. They crashed in Kuwait. Three F-15 airplanes went down. We have like seven American soldiers killed. We have like 15 uh, Israelis killed, civilians. We have two Israeli soldiers killed. We have Israel being bombed every day by Iran and Hezbollah. Hezbollah is activated now. They started shooting missiles against Israel. Spaceship of King Anu, of course. Here we have it. And we have most terrible all oil in the Strait of Hormuz has stopped. We have no oil coming from this region because Iran has taken over the Strait of Hormuz. We have Iran bombing United Arab Emirates, Oman, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, and they have bombed the American bases and they have destroyed the radar system. And they have done a lot of casualties in these countries, and we don't have a lot of oil production in these countries because of there's limited airplanes going out taking out people like Americans and other foreigners living in these Arab countries producing oil. These countries are very rich, but now they cannot produce oil because a lot of facilities have been destroyed. So they are still producing oil, but not like they did before, and they are still having missiles coming down on them. So yeah, situation is rather bothering. We don't know this will affect the economy. The oil is above the oil barrel is above $100. It was like $70 when the war started 1 week ago. 10 days now. So Spaceship of King Anu, this is 16th of February. You see it, Spaceship of King Anu, the Most High. So yeah, this guy is talking about he is doing the work of Allah. So this guy is a Muslim, of course. And we know that the only Muslims they believe in Al-Mahdi. So me, like I'm a Christian. I don't believe in Al-Mahdi. Actually, if you ask me what is Al-Mahdi for me, Al-Mahdi for me is the planet X Nibiru and IBIRU, planet X morning star, the piercing star. So I don't believe in the existence of Al-Mahdi, but this guy who predicted the day of attack and predicted the fall of USA 2005, people. Talking about 2005, 21 years ago. That must be the same day he predicted, he said when it will happen. The same day it happened. So we're gonna see that one. It's gonna show you some pictures, Spaceship of Most High Anu. You see here, this here, and here. So yeah, so for me it was not shocking that a lot of Americans they killed the Ayatollah in the first day, supreme leader Ayatollah Khamenei. So they killed him, and they support the mindset. They thought that Iran will surrender because they killed the highest leader, but they did not. Strangely enough, they did not. So they started shooting missiles all around the area, and you see here amazing picture. You see all this stuff here. Oh my God! So that was a shock for President Trump and Prime Minister Netanyahu. Israel was shocked. America was shocked because they thought we'll give up and they were gonna do some kind of a revolution, take out the regime, the Iranians. They thought the Americans and the Israelis, that some people they'll try to take the power when the supreme leader Ayatollah Khamenei was killed by Americans bomb bombs, but the bomb they where he was at the bomb, and they thought everything will be finished. Everybody go home now. The mission complete. But it was not like that. The Iranians they said this is revenge. This is revenge. We're gonna take revenge. So this is why they miscalculated. President Trump miscalculated. And we're gonna read about all this stuff. It was predicted 21 years ago, people, 2005. Spaceship of King Anu here. You see this one? Also very nice picture. This one. Not taking any. You see here also stuff. See here this one. Made it big. You see how it's doing. So here it is changing again. Here it is. So yeah, we're gonna read about the casualties and you know the people they like working with the airports, the oil production, all working now. They are panicking and taking out the money and stuff. Some people, I believe, they are buying food, and because this will affect the food prices. Of course, you don't have oil, you don't have cars, you don't have you don't have airplanes going, taking oil in and out. You don't have all this stuff. All this stuff is interrupted because of this disastrous war. Uh, just to kill one guy. And now he is his son, Mushtaba al Khamenei, his son, is the supreme leader. So they kill the father, now they need to kill the son. And it's not so easy, because like other countries, they will not like these actions. Like, you want to kill and the leader without like you started this stuff, you don't go kill another leader. Like imagine somebody will drop a nuclear bomb on the White House when President Trump is there. How will the world react? And understand people. And about the nukes, like some kind like, imagine like Russia go and drop a nuclear bomb on the White House or China. How would the world react? Of course, we're not like that. It's not good to do this stuff. But of course, Prime Minister Netanyahu was dreaming about this stuff and want a war with Iran. He was desperate. And, President Putin, Trump, he doesn't want to make Prime Minister Netanyahu angry with him. So he do whatever he ask him for because he's his friend, Spaceship of King Anu. And we talked about the Galactic Federation and how they blackmail President Trump, and they're gonna blackmail him more if he does not do the mission, which is, of course, we know that it's about nukes. People, they won't destroy Earth. They want to drop a nuke on Iran, of course. And they're gonna say, "Oh, Israel is being hit hard, and America is being hit hard, and the oil price is going up." So we need to finish this stuff and we need to drop a nuke. This is how it goes, people. So yes, this is 16th of February. So they are talking about They're not talking about it, but we know that they are planning to drop a nuke on Iran. 16, because they are losing the war, they need to do it. 16th of February. According to the prophecy of Nostradamus, he talked about the nuclear war will happen in 2026. Please watch my video about Nostradamus. I made for this for some weeks ago. Let's try Nostradamus. Maybe 2 videos ago. This is 16th of February. Spaceship of God. Hi, Anu, creator of God. Here we have it as well. This picture. Also, this is the date. So this is real, not fake. You see, Spaceship of God, Anu, the Most High, 16, 16, 16, 16 February, 16, 16, 4 p.m. And here it goes. Near the church here. You see here, Spaceship of King Anu, the Most High, looking like cigar-shaped UFO. And here it is as well. And here you see people. So this is predicted. So, we know this was leaked. It was available, still available. I cannot go into the website because I am banned. I was I posted some video and they didn't like. I'm banned. I don't know why, but yeah. So I cannot go there. Show you, but I'm gonna show you the name of the thread, so you can go into the conspiracy site and read it yourself. Spaceship of King Anu. See how it's looking. Amazing stuff. You see how long it is, how big it is, and this thing is following. And here you have it. Here. And here it comes out. And here it goes. See how it's doing, stretching. So yeah. Here we have it. This is 17th of February. So almost 1 month I have. So yeah, they're gonna bomb a little bit, and then they're gonna say it's not working out. Iran is too strong. We need to nuke. This is the worst scenario. Everybody must. The world leaders are not saying we don't want this war. They are saying, "Oh, we need to teach Iran a lesson. We need to teach Hezbollah a lesson in Lebanon. They need to wisen up." And China said we don't like the killing of Ayatollah Khamenei, and we don't want his son to be killed. So they are just like are mostly not willing to be involved in this conflict. Russia also, they said President Putin, he had a call to they called President Trump. They talked, and they said they want to for President Putin, he said, I want to chill out the situation with the oil and stuff, but he was not like showing he was ready to be involved in war. Like China is not ready to be involved in this war. Russia is not ready to be involved in this war, and that is why President Trump and Netanyahu, they dared to attack Iran, because they knew China or Russia would not do anything about it. But they thought when they kill the Ayatollah, the Iran will surrender. Everybody thought that one, but they did not. And this is because of some kind of blood magic. I'm talking about like black magic, but like some kind of you use the enemy's force against him. Understand? Somebody is running, coming to punch you, to to uh, to hit you in your face. So you just move around. So this guy gonna hit the wall instead. Understand? So you use all you like in taekwondo. You use the force that is coming. You just like try see this guy is running to you. You need to just pull his leg. You're gonna fall, you see. So it is about reverse the power. So the power of USA and Israel has been reversed to Iran. So now Iran will use the power against Iran to put the the power of America and USA will be used against themselves, not on Iran. So Iran will not be affected by the damage these countries want to inflict on them because of the astronomy. You mean you're talking about astronomy, of course. This thing, I don't know, it's a spaceship or I don't really know what it is. Maybe Galactic Federation. Move on this thing here. This is in the sky, people. Talking about Planet X, Nibiru, Morning Star, Piercing Star, although we have a test, moon test, and cloud test. Also, I'm change the color a little bit. You see amazing colors here. Look inside. Oh my god. This is in the sky, people. You see this is in the sky. This is also inverted colors, what we have been seeing in the skies lately. A lot of UFO activity. This is also a traditional UFO. This is 18th of February. You see Spaceship of King Anu here coming up here from the horizon, going up here above the building. Here it goes. You see here it went like that. You see how he started here and then went there and went there up and here. You see how it's doing? Amazing stuff. So yeah, so it was expected attack, but they were not expected Iran to have such power, and even Hezbollah are very active. They are shooting missiles at Israel every day, both Hezbollah and Iran. Of course, Iran have been bombed. It's bombed every day by Israelis and Americans, but it's not showing any effect. They're still bombing Israel and the Arab countries. Even they bombed Cyprus. British base was bombed, and spaceship. You see how it's doing? Very nice stuff here. See this one? Oh my god, this picture! I wish I could have put it on the thumbnail, but of course we don't want to lose the broadcast. So yeah, it's lots of pictures here, and oh my god, check this one out! Check this one out, people. Spaceship of God Most High Anu, Father of Jesus Christ, Uranus mentioned in the Holy Bible, and we don't like these guys going around visiting people, predicting about Jehovah, Yahweh. I got now 3 visits from these guys, churches and stuff. They come here and I say to them, have been reading the Bible? Say, yeah. You know who's Uranus? They say, no. Okay, you go away, please. I don't want you don't know Uranus. Please don't come here and talk about Jesus. So I tell them like directly, please don't come here. Because I have a channel on YouTube. You can check. If you don't really have knowledge who is Anu, if you don't know Anu, you're in hell. Rather you're religious or not religious people. Anybody who does not know Anu is in hell. President Trump, he does not know Anu, is in hell. Prime Minister Netanyahu is in hell. Because everybody is in hell. Because if you don't have Anu, you don't get the love of Anu. If you don't have love of Anu, you cannot survive this world, people. Only with the protection of Most High Anu, you can survive. Children of God will be protected. Not one hair on their head will be touched because it is mentioned in the Holy Bible that children of God, not gates of hell, will affect them. So also warning everybody who want to 18 to argue with God and stuff like if you don't have this knowledge, please don't put yourself in a big problem, Coming here to my place, trying to talk about the devil, preaching for the devil. See spaceship of Most High on and claim that the devil is the father of Jesus Christ. That was the worst thing I ever heard. So I said to these guys, "You're rather stupid. Please don't come here to my place, whether it is the Mormon church, Jehovah's Witness, whatever it's called, these churches. Say you are preaching for the devil. It's not good at all. What you are doing, you need." So this guy, I said to him, "You need to leave the church and think about your soul, because otherwise, Jehovah will take you. Yahweh, Jehovah will take you to hell." He was like, "Oh no, no." So I said, "I need to go now." They are always two guys. They come here, different churches, and they talk about Jehovah as their God. And I said, Jehovah is Jehovah. Jehovah is Jupiter. Jupiter is Zeus. Zeus is son of Cronus. Cronus is son of Uranus. Why do you worship the grandson of the grandfather? Uranus is mentioned in the Bible. So Zeus, Yahweh, Jehovah, these guys are. This is the grandson Marduk, also son of Enki, son of Anu, and it is the grandson who rebelled against the grandfather and grandmother, and yeah, so the story was told many times. Spaceship of King Anu, we see it is rather dark here, so you see some colors here, bluish. So of course we don't really know if this guy is sincere who made this prediction, but to have such a prediction, people like just like Nostradamus, see Spaceship of King Anu, amazing picture here, people, amazing picture. See the details and stuff like that. Here's another one. Another one. So I don't really know how long this video will be, but I'm gonna read this guy a lot, like 10 pages. Spaceship of King Anu, slide 67. Wow, I have so many pictures. I have so many pictures. I've been watching. I've been lazy, actually. No, but I had other stuff to do, maybe. Not always willing or have other stuff to do. Spaceship almost. I need to have a really. I was not really believing my eyes when watching. Everybody was warning not to go to this war, but of course they gave him wrong intel to President Trump, and now he is in very bad situation. Israelis are killed, Americans are killed, a lot of casualties. You think this is going good for America and Israel? Being bombed, Israel are in shelters, hiding. Nobody has been at the Western Wall. 10 days they left the prayers. Nobody's praying in the Western Wall. So all because of Galactic Federation. And I was talking about Galactic Federation, but these guys are demons. So it's only Jesus Christ who can take these guys out. This is 19th of February. So they wanna have a nuclear war, and President Trump cannot be forced to use nukes unless he is defeated. Okay? So if Israel is defeated and America in the military in the war against Iran, they're gonna be encouraged to use the nukes. This is the scenario. We all know the scenario. The only hope we have, an earthquake will strike somewhere, so we're gonna get rid of this war. We're gonna say no, we want to live. We don't want to destroy Earth because they want to destroy Earth. They don't want to kill. They have been killing a lot of people, the evil ones. We're not saying nothing about Gaza. We're not saying nothing about all these wars, But they want to destroy Earth now. They don't want to kill. They're not interested in killing a lot. They want to destroy Earth, our mother. 19 February, see Spaceship of King Anu, Most High. Here it goes. Here it comes. Here it goes. Here it comes. So only 5 days, and we start. So 19 February, you see here another one coming here up from the horizon. So wow, this was nice. See? Also here, you see here. So 19 February, no war there, no war there. We are living in paradise, no war. They had to do it, the Galactic Federation of Darkness. They had to do it. They had to do it. They fooled President Trump. They said, oh, you just kill the president, the Ayatollah, supreme leader, and everybody will have Iran will have a new government. And they're gonna rebel against the regime. And we're gonna go back home. Everybody will love us. We will be victorious. And Netanyahu will be declared a prophet or something like that, Didn't happen. Now Israel is being bombed. Americans are being killed. Israel is being killed. They are in shelters, Israelis. There's no oil production. Arab countries, oil producing Arab countries, they are more or less destroyed. All these facilities, there's no airplanes, there's work, the prices are going up, the oil. It is messed up situation, people. Still, we are not complaining. Still, we don't have nukes, you know. So we don't want that, of course. Spaceship of Most High Anu is watching. So the one who will destroy the Earth will be destroyed. This is warning. Anybody is thinking about nuclear attacks, rather Netanyahu, the criminal, Prime Minister Netanyahu, the criminal, or President Trump, or any leader, Putin, China, if you are planning to nuke the Earth, you will be destroyed. China, anybody, India, Pakistan, anybody who's trying to think about such scenario, you will immediately be destroyed. So I need to warn people because 19th of February, because it is not their Earth only, it is our Earth as well. And we don't like nukes, Spaceship of Most High King Anu. And we know this war is all about nukes. 20th of February, and I'm gonna show you these pictures and I'm gonna start talking about Al-Mahdi. So this was all for today, 20 February. See Spaceship of Most High Anu. You see this one is a nice picture. And here it goes. So yeah. So you need to see all this stuff. You're gonna hear what a guy connected to Al-Mahdi, maybe Al-Mahdi himself, have predicted 21 years ago. Amazing. So a lot of pictures here. Oh my god. So many pictures. Oh, this one is good. And this one is good as well. Oh, check this one. Wow, so many pictures. This is all 20 February. So this is 21 February, and we finish here. We finish. We save these pictures to later on. Let's begin with Al-Mahdi prediction 21 years. Please, I'm saying Al-Mahdi because believing that this guy is Al-Mahdi actually. So this is the messages. You can find this thread on Good Like Productions conspiracy site. It is called the Sheikh Maktoum bin Rashid emails. I don't know if it is still available. Maybe they have removed it, but the messages were 2005. You see here, the message is 2005. So let's begin here. I'm gonna show you something here. You read here in 2026, Uranus, the star, not the deity, not our Father in heaven, but the star, brings intense volatile and revolutionary energy, peaking with a major Mars Uranus square on February 27, 26. So what happened February 27? We started the war in the Persian Gulf between Iran and USA and Israel. Because USA, it was 27. Actually, it started Saturday 28, 7 o'clock, but it was in USA 27. So they use astrology, they use astronomy when they want to pick a date for the war. Understand? So Mars Uranus square, see Mars Uranus square, February 27, and we go back here. So I showed you. Let's start reading here a little bit, but I have this one here. This will be a lot to read, but I have this one here. Let's see. So yeah, it is also required that I mentioned at the time, really my actions are dedicated by God, by the charts under whose influence I have placed myself, that I found to destroy America's control of humanity conscious beliefs and ideas, that I do so need your help to motion a plan for 23, 25 February 2005, timed over the Sun-Uranus eclipse. So Sun-Uranus eclipse. So let's see here, Uranus square and Uranus eclipse. This is how I connected, okay? If you do like this, so Uranus eclipse, there's no such thing. You understand? So it is not the same. Of course not. But let's read. Let's write Uranus eclipse. So Uranus eclipse. 2005. In 2005, Hubble Square Telescope captured a rare, never before seen sequence of events on Uranus. You see here? Uranus eclipse every, so Uranus eclipse every, every 42 years. Okay, this is knowledge. I just researched a little bit, so I didn't have this knowledge before. Abstract, every 42 years, the Earth and the Sun passes through the plan of orbits of main satellite of Uranus. In this occasion, motor collision eclipse between these bodies be seen from the Earth. So every 42 years, so divide 42 years by 2, You got 21 years. So yeah, it will be a lot of complicated stuff to to remember. So just begin reading a little bit. This guy is supposed to be connected to Al-Mahdi. Also, he predicted, like I showed you, the date of the war. I was talking about destruction of USA because they've been waging a lot of wars in the Middle East area and stuff like that. So you see, the Zahedi order and the Sigiro order was founded over two different peaks of the same sites of alignments. So this is connected to astrology, astronomy, and the prediction of war. How can I get USA to fail in war? Determined by the movement of the MC and ASC. This is stars, time separating, the humanity. Talk about humanity, internal, your own external knowledge. So he's doing like some kind of magic, this guy. And so let's see here. You're gonna like, in fact, Stargate. You can see it cast chart for time, including the four major asteroids: Chiron, AC, ASC, MC, and the vertex. You'll find a perfect star of David. You see on the Israeli flag is formed in the sky within the direct casual orb of 3 degrees. Not so. Last time it occurred such degree of exactness being way back in the Old Testament times. So some kind of magic. Star of David, January 20, 2005. The order, the magic, society are guided by God. You see here, on hand in the action they take. So of course I have not all. This is not the first page. This is not the first page. The first page he mentioned Al Mahdi, but I have removed. I want space, so I removed a lot of pages in the beginning. So that's why there's no mention of Al Mahdi here. But there's a mention about Allah. You see here. There's mention of Allah. You see here. So this guy is a Muslim, of course, and all finally, above all, you know, own heart and your own soul, and trust these to guide you in the path you shall walk, for they, unlike the works of man, come from Allah Himself. All the best, Sebastian Wazaki. This is a guy was talking about also Planet X Nibiru, so he has a lot of knowledge. If you're reading, and he predicted it's going on. See, the economic military might, the United States' great strength is ability to control humanity's belief and their focus, what they value and seek to pursue. This fact, the ability to control humanity, belief and focus resulted in USA hegemony in the world. The economic and military might for the world of external realities. Here is try to talk why USA is so powerful in economy and military because they were created on like 1776, and the charts, you know, in the sky, and this is powerful charts, you know. So if you want to take out USA, you need to have a such powerful charts in the sky. You understand? So like magic, but mentioning Allah and stuff like that. And even Planet X. So United States dominance and hegemony was founded upon the sustained by the control of humanity's belief structure to break their control of belief structure, and this I did using the Zahedi order, some kind of magic. You see, the United States, those behind the government and behind the large corporation control, so to control, still do humanity's mind by working on directly, for example. No, I have indeed already said not only the death of all members of the current Bush administration. We know that Colin Powell, he died in Corona. although he was vaccinated. We know that was it Dick Cheney also died. I believe I have also said the destruction of the United States. Bush is still alive, though. The United States itself, the country, the body, because of the 2003 war on Iraq, also was made on a lie that they had some kind of WMD. They didn't. But it was, of course, Netanyahu. Prime Minister Netanyahu, he wanted that war as well. And it was brought to him. And because of that, we got the ISIS, the radical now controlling Syria. I have also said the destruction of the United States itself as a country, our body, our infrastructure, that this is to be affected by means of great earthquake. Such since is planning an earthquake. Of course, nobody can plan an earthquake, but he is seeing an earthquake coming. He does not really know, but it is will happen at the same time when USA is having a battle. So any time now. Since we were up in the earth, nowhere shall be so mighty earthquake and so great the buildings, structure, roads, society, power station, military base. So within the United States, also Nostradamus is talking about earthquake will hit USA and Australia's country and the government and the policies and president will no longer really be a significant consideration in terms of worldwide affairs, which is especially welcome factor given that Bush Cheney administration genocide of Arabic people everywhere for reason which genetic heritage is behind US government, behind Bush and Cheney. However, when this great earthquake will occur, I do not know. Predictive astrology, I don't focus. I know much point. So of course, no, I don't want anybody to say, oh, he's claiming he be Al-Mahdi. No, no, no. I'm not a Muslim. I don't believe in Allah. I believe in Anu. I'm a Christian. I'm not claiming this. I'm Jesus Christ. I'm not claiming I'm Al-Mahdi. I'm not claiming all this stuff. Please don't. Just reading what has been written 2005. And this guy is a Muslim and he's talking about charts, astronomy, astrology. I don't do this stuff. Astrology, electional astrology. I don't know about this stuff. I don't understand this stuff. Very complicated. And they know that their time is running out. They already spotted the solar system second sun, Nibiru, and IBI. My channel is about Nibiru, that's why. The brown star, it's far closer than they or any mainstream source is letting on of effectively crippling those plans as swiftly as possible. So it's about Nibiru, people. This is the deal. Trying hard uh, to hide this truth about Nibiru to put us in the bunker so we cannot see Nibiru. If you want, I can read more about this stuff, but almost 1 hour now. And I showed you this guy like talking about prediction. You can check this thread on the Good Luck Production conspiracy site. And even it is mentioning Putin, the Russian president, George Soros has much of the necessary knowledge. I myself, the only and currency, George has much of necessary knowledge regarding trading and the rating of the currencies. I myself have my disposal required gateway to work through, not only to say this issue, besides including the rebel companies. And Vladimir Putin, Russian president, has necessarily military strength to back up our position should it be required. The all will be doing in using the United States' own tool of capitalism and currency stock markets trading against them. They're gonna use the power of United States against them. Talking about real deep stuff here, people. So not to yeah, I need to take this stuff seriously. About 1929 crash looked like minor fluctuation by comparison. So yeah, here is talking about a return to began another oath. It's about the oath passes to down to mainland of Al Maktoum family because I myself started. Uh, Here we have this 23, 25 February Sun Uranus eclipse. So he knew. So I found a way to destroy American control, and this is the date given. Understand, people? So it was known. So here is a connection to the United Arab Emirates. Return to there, we began another oath which passed down the main line of Al Maktoum family because I myself started that oath in previous life, which I was incarnated with your family as Al Maktoum bin Rashid. This guy died after he received this message. Okay, 1 year later on, he died in sickness. He was sick, but the guy is writing to this guy who died. He claimed he was him. So yeah, rather complicated. So they made the oath, and he did not work upon this oath. He betrayed this oath, and this is why you're gonna get this destruction in the oil countries. This is what he's saying, not me. And even here, you go like you see, as my name, I have many for name is useful to my work again, but perhaps my two common names. I cannot find here. Yes, it's not saying his real name, anyways, but here we have it. Um, you see here. Please read this one, the Sheikh Maktoum bin Rashid Al Naid, and the fall of the House of Saud revised it. So, expecting also within this war, the House of Saud to be failing. So, all this stuff, people, is like some guy predicted the beginning of this war. Another one on YouTube, he predicted made a video 3 weeks ago. But this guy, he predicted this war 21 years ago. He's talking about Allah, talking about Planet X, Nibiru, the piercing star, Al-Tariq. So, and his prediction 21 years predict this war to happen on the same day, 28th, with the eclipse of Uranus. Happens every 42 years. So second eclipse from the sun. It was not eclipse this year. It was a square. So let's hope for peace. We want peace. We don't want a problem. Let's hope everything settles down now. It's very, very complicated what's going on. Let's hope for peace. We want peace in the world. Everybody return work, school, business as usual. And let's hope for that. Let's pray. Blessings.